MotorWeek is made possible by TireRack.com and RockAuto.com.
Now, we've driven a lot of vehicles over the years, but nothing quite like what's coming up next. It's a vehicle that the U.S. Army is bringing out to replace the venerable tactical Jeep, and we just couldn't pass up a chance to try it out. It's called the Hummer, and we found it deserves promotion to a 4-star rank. Maybe something like commander of the four-wheel vehicle division. The mighty Hummer will charge the driest deserts, climb the highest hills, brave the deepest mud and snow, and ford the deepest streams. So it's not hard to see why the standard issue Army Jeep could end up pulling duty on the firing range as a target. But it's not really fair comparing a Jeep to a Hummer. The Jeep is a quarter-ton vehicle, the Hummer a 1¼ ton. The Hummer also replaces several of the Army's trucks, so it's designed to do a lot more than the Jeep in the first place. The finished product is the most sophisticated and versatile vehicle of its type ever commissioned by the Army. In some applications, the Hummer can do the job of 2 Jeeps. Long before the Hummer was built, the Army had come up with some pretty tough requirements for their vehicle concept. They wanted a high-mobility, multi-purpose vehicle, Humvee or Hummer for short. To meet the multi-purpose part, the Hummer is a platform for 15 different vehicles. Everything from a troop carrier to a missile carrier to an intelligence and command vehicle to a gunship. As for the mobility part, no problem. If the Army needs to climb a curb or drive through 60 inches of water, it's easy with the Hummer. And if the Army happens to feel like dropping one out of the back of a C-130, well, that's easy too. There were some other things on the Army's wish list for their vehicle. It had to be cheap and easy to maintain. Designed by AM General, the Hummer is powered by a 6.2-liter GM Detroit Allison diesel V8. The engines are reliable and easy to replace, and the Army already uses them in other vehicles. Many of the Hummer's other components are also off-the-shelf parts. The steering unit and the transmission also come from General Motors vehicles. And of course, the Hummer has 4-wheel drive, full-time 4-wheel drive that is, and it also uses a 3-speed automatic transmission, since a lot of today's soldiers can't drive a stick shift. And like all military automatics, this one has no park position on the selector. And how's this for a very unusual ignition lock? We took a good long look at the Hummer at the Army's Aberdeen Proving Grounds, and what we saw almost made us want to join up. Almost. The suspension is fully independent and designed so these control arms are interchangeable from front to back. The Hummer also has 4-wheel disc brakes mounted inboard of the axle shafts where they stay cooler and cleaner. And then there are those run-flat tires. If a tire blows, the Hummer just keeps going for up to 30 miles at 30 miles per hour. To keep the Hummer light, the body is made of aluminum. The hood and some body panels are made of Kevlar, and that means they're bullet resistant too. We were surprised by how well the Hummer moves out for a 5,100-pound diesel-powered vehicle. It'll go from 0 to 50 in 20 seconds, and it will easily outrun its 60-mile-per-hour speedometer. And the Hummer is easy and fun to drive. The power steering is quick, if a little short on feel, and the Hummer corners flatly. It also feels stable thanks to its 71.6-inch track and 130-inch wheelbase. All that, combined with its 4-wheel drive and diesel torque, makes the Hummer the ultimate 4-wheel drifter. Neat as it is, the Hummer has come under fire. First, for some now corrected development problems, and because of its price, roughly $23,000 per copy. That's compared to $17,000 for a Jeep. But the military has ordered 55,000 of them, and the price tag for that lot is $1.2 billion. We'd love to have a Hummer. It just might help us get through the northeastern winter. It would be terrific for hauling car parts back from flea markets. But there's only one way you can help the Hummer be all it can be, and that's to sign up for a long-term road test with Uncle Sam.